Now, the number of active coronavirus cases in India have touched 159. Chandigarh and Chhattisgarh reported first positive cases of COVID-19 each. A 23-year-old woman who had returned from England has tested positive there in Chandigarh, and a 24-year-old woman who returned to Raipur from London on Sunday tested positive for coronavirus in Chhattisgarh. Another person has also tested positive in Andhra Pradesh, taking a total to 2 in the state. 4 more patients have tested positive in Mumbai. Maharashtra has the highest number of active cases at 46. Karnataka has reported another positive case of coronavirus, taking the state total to 14. A Kodagu resident there who travelled to Saudi Arabia has tested positive. 2 fresh cases have now been reported in Lucknow. There are 13 active cases of coronavirus in Uttar Pradesh so far. 16 have been cured and 3 have died. Let's quickly go over to Manogya. After a positive COVID case emerged in West Bengal there on Tuesday, Kolkata's famous Victoria Memorial had been closed down for any visitors for the next 15 days. My colleague Manogya brings us more. Take a listen.
Victoria Memorial, the iconic monument of Kolkata, has now been shut down for any visitors. The garden was open till Wednesday, but even that has been closed now. For next 15 days, there will be no access for anyone in the entire Victoria Memorial monument. The monument was shut down last week, and now the garden too has been closed. Sources have confirmed to us that since its establishment in 1921, this is precisely the first time the entire monument has been closed down for any visitors for almost a fortnight. This also means that there are a lot of posters, a lot of notices that have now come up at the main gate, not just about the awareness of protecting yourself and the do's and don'ts that have been put up here by this Ministry of Health of Government of India, CISF, as well as the State Department. For now, it is, of course, an eerie silence that prevails here in Victoria Memorial like never before. With camera person Tapas Berry, this is Manogya Loiwal in Kolkata for India Today.
Now, due to coronavirus outbreak, business in Bengaluru have taken a big beating. Despite partial lockdown in Karnataka, shops are still open and people aren't following social distancing in Bengaluru. Take a listen.
Well, we're now outside Lal Building in Mamulpet. This is the biggest wholesale market for ready-made garments, ready-made clothes. Now, it was last Friday that Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa, in order to control the spread of the dreaded COVID-19, actually came out with a partial shutdown. Now, when we spoke to most of the people over here, they say that because of the partial shutdown, customers are actually not coming to the shops, even though the shops are open. That is one. 2, the government has also been asking for social distancing. That is, as much as possible to stay away from each other. But that is not the case over here. Mr. Sajjan Mehta, first of all, I just want to ask you, what has happened over here? How has the business in this area been impacted?
I tell you, business is not the priority. Now business has become the last priority. What has become, the health is the topmost priority.
But the business, how has it been impacted?
Business is hugely affected. Business is not there at all. We are just open. We are just open for the sake of March year ending. So market is totally collapsed. Business is not there. Ugadi festival is here. Ugadi is on 24th and 25th. But you see, markets are quite empty.
Business-wise, they are struggling. They have also requested the government to come out with some sort of advisory as to what's to be done. If the government, this is what Mr. Mehta says, if the government tells them to shut shop, they will shut shop. But as of now, the government has not asked them to do that, and hence they are just open. He says it's because it's month end, they have to finish all the tax papers, all those issues. That is one of the reasons they are open. Apart from that, he says there is absolutely no business taking place in this area. With video journalist Shimurti Gurmat, Nolan Pinto for India Today.
Now, Maharashtra there remains worst affected state in India with 48 active coronavirus cases. 4 new cases have emerged from the state, with cases rising in the state. Mahagadi government there has come up with a slew of precautionary measures to contain the virus spread. The government officers and the offices in the state will now function with 50% capacity only. While one half of the employees will work on one day, the other half will work on subsequent day. Public transport services like railways, buses and metros will also run at 50% capacity. No one will be allowed to stand and commute in Mumbai's best buses. Shops will also be allowed to open only in shifts. A timetable shall be allotted for the same on that. Mumbai's famous tiffin suppliers, the Dabbawalas, have suspended their services until the 31st of March in view of coronavirus outbreak. Haji Ali Dargah will also remain closed until the 31st of March amid coronavirus outbreak. Let's quickly go over to Sahil Joshi joining us live. Sahil, we're looking at the situation in Mumbai, very tense, 48 active cases, the largest reported from across of India. We also know that there are a slew of measures that the government has adopted, including shutting down public places. It's quite difficult to bring Mumbai under control. It's quite a populous city, but we know that people are attempting at it. We believe that there are still people wandering around without much concern. Is that true? And has the government imposed any prohibitory orders on them and in areas?
You know, as such, there are no prohibitory orders, but of course, the stamp on your hand clearly shows that you should be quarantined at home for 14 days. Uddhav Thackeray, while addressing to people today through Facebook, he clearly mentioned, the Chief Minister clearly mentioned that some people are still roaming around despite having a tag on their hand, that they should not be out of their houses, which is not right. Now the Home Minister of Maharashtra has said that strict action will be taken against them who are found to be out and putting others' life in danger. You know, 6 people had to brought down from the train from the Saurashtra Express who were travelling from Mumbai to Vadodara and had quarantine stamp on their forehead, on their hand. They had to the railway had to take them down at the Borivali station, and now they have been kept under detention. So you know, these kind of things are happening, but right now the government has clearly concentrated on 3 things. The first, stop crowding the places. The second, do not travel unnecessary and work from home. The government has made it very clear. The BMC has also come up with a specific advisory that if any employer is running his or her office with more than 50% staff, the employee can contact police helpline number and inform them that such thing is already on. So basically the whole concentration is on less crowding at the places. Right now in Maharashtra and Mumbai, you know, the spread has not happened in the communities, and that is what the government is trying to stop.
Well, let's hope that people listen to what the government really has to say. It's going to be an individual responsibility. You've got to stay at home. It's just a matter of a few weeks until the situation is contained. Hopefully there people show responsibility. Sahil Joshi, thank you for joining us. We have more reactions coming in from Maharashtra, including Uddhav Thackeray as well as the Dabbawala Association member there speaking.
की एक वेगळ्या अर्थाने युद्ध आहे, विषाणूंशी युद्ध आहे, वॉर अगेन्स्ट व्हायरस. सगळे डॉक्टर्स, नर्सेस, वॉर्ड बॉईज, अगदी पोलीस यंत्रणा, इतर सगळ्या समाजसेवी संस्था, मग आपले बसेसचे ड्रायव्हर्स असतील, एसटीचे असतील, सर्व ही सरकारी यंत्रणा आज वीरासारखे आपल्यासाठी आपलं घरदार कुटुंब किंबहुना स्वतःच्या जीवाची पर्वा न करता हे आपल्यासाठी लढतायत. घरात राहा, घराबाहेर जाऊ नका, अनावश्यक प्रवास करू नका. त्याच वेळेला ही लोक आपल्यासाठी 24 तास आपल्यासाठी आणि आपल्यासाठीच आपलं सर्व काही विसरून ही तिथे लढतायत. शर्थीचे प्रयत्न चालू आहेत. जर ते 24 तास आपल्यासाठी काम करत असतील तर आपण त्यांना मदत करताना आपण आपल्या घरामध्ये राहू शकत नाही का?
कोरोना आजार पसरू नये म्हणून प्रत्येक भारतीयाने दक्षता घेतलेली आहे. तीच दक्षता मुंबईच्या डबेवाल्यांनी घेतलेली आहे आणि काम करते वेळी मुंबईच्या डबेवाला तोंडाला मास्क लावून काम करत आहे. आम्ही मुंबईचे डबेवाले भारतीयांना अपील करतो की कोरोना आजार पसरू नये यासाठी जी दक्षता घ्यावी लागते ती दक्षता आपणही घ्या आणि या कोरोनाला आपण परास्त करूया.
Now, as Maharashtra battles COVID-19, Mumbai's famous tourist destination Juhu Beach is shut down for public. Take a look at the deserted sites there.
Due to coronavirus, Mumbai's most favorite tourist destination, Juhu Beach, is completely shut down. Here where we are present at Juhu Beach, you can see there is not a single tourist present over here. Lifeguards and police officials are manning this beach. With the help of the ropes and the police barricades, people are not allowed inside. This is one such tourist destination where not only from Mumbai but from all over the India, people come over here to enjoy the Juhu beach. Now, people are getting down from these vehicles, you can see from taxis and auto rickshaw, but they won't be allowed to go inside the Juhu beach. There are around 50 stalls of restaurants and other food items over here, but all of them are completely shut down. Now, with the help of this particular police vehicle, there is regular announcement being made to people to avoid coming to the beaches and stay away. Now, till the things don't get normal, this beach will be completely shut down for people. With camera person Samir Shanbag, this is Saurabh Vaktania in Mumbai for India Today.
Now, the number of coronavirus cases saw a massive jump in Telangana, with the state recording 8 new positive cases in a single day, taking the total count of active cases to 12. 7 people have tested positive as Indonesian nationals who belong to a pilgrimage group and were put into isolation on March 16th. A complete breakdown was already announced in 2-kilometer radius of the religious place in Karimnagar, where this group was staying. Police force has been deployed in the area and 3 more persons were shifted to Gandhi Medical College Hospital from the religious place. Telangana government has set up 15 ambulances and 30 medical personnel at RGI Airport 24/7 as immediate response amid rising cases of COVID-19. Now, there have been reports that coronavirus outbreak has triggered panic buying. We at India Today want to assure you that there is no need to really rush, as there is enough supply of essentials in markets. India Today sent out its reporters to cities across the country to check if things are in order. Reports from different cities such as Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Jaipur suggest that there is a sudden spurt in demand and stockpiling of hand sanitizers. In Delhi, some shopkeepers said that people are resorting to panic buying, which many of them believe is right now important to hoard. But this is resulting in a serious shortage. Shopkeepers say that people are buying more than their normal capacity there. Prime Minister Modi has already asked everyone through his various messages not to panic. He has supported the idea of avoiding non-essential travel and limited gatherings to check the spread of the virus there. Despite officials giving out advisories, we're looking at a panic atmosphere across. India Today says, calm down. This is a crisis which we will pass through.
As you can see, people have started buying things which they need, essential items here in this particular store. As you can see, this is a basket which we are here. It is filled with things which people would need, and this is not something which people will be able to finish in a month. What people are in fact doing is going out and buying groceries worth 2 months. In this particular basket, if you talk about, you can see there is chana, 2 kinds of chana. In fact, you can see a big box of ghee, something which is essential in Indian households. If we talk about a ketchup bottle, you see a bigger ketchup bottle here. Oil too is something which we have seen. You can see there are 2 boxes of mirch which is kept here. So this is something which one person has purchased just now. So you can see around also, you'll be able to see how crowded this general store is. People buying things, making sure that they have essential items and also essential items which for not just for 1 month but for the next 2 months. Definitely we can see somewhat panic buying taking place here. People are saying we don't know what will happen in the next couple of months. Just to be sure, we are taking these items and stocking up our fridge and also stocking up medicines, this is also something which we are being told. People don't know what will happen. The only thing which they can do apart from taking precaution is to make sure that their kitchen is well stocked. This is Shwara Paliwal reporting for India Today with camera person Pawan.
Our correspondent Akshayanath visited Koyambedu market in Chennai, which is the biggest vegetable fruit market, to take stock of the situation there. Let's take a look at what's the sentiment on ground.
We are at Chennai's one of the biggest vegetable markets called the Koyambedu market, and what we're seeing here is that people are still coming to the market for buying vegetables. This is one of those places which is seen as a location from where they can buy the vegetables and go, taking into consideration that most of the malls and bigger spaces have been closed by the government. We're also seeing that there are a lot of precautionary measures which have been put into place. The state government, the health department have also been doing efforts to sanitize the entire perimeter of the Coimbatore market. We can in fact see that they've also put out notices. This is one of the notices which talks about the awareness of coronavirus, and they've also given details on what could be the measures that can be taken. Similarly, there are other posters given by the health department wherein they've specified about how there can be measures to sanitize the hands, the methods that can be used to sanitize the hands, etc. Apart from that, we've also been informed by the General Secretary of the Coimbatore Market Union saying that they have been continuously informing all the vendors to ensure that they follow precautionary measures, and the state government has promised that supermarkets and daily commodities will not be closed in the coming days, and they will be open for the public for access, and people can use their discretion and come and use these available sources like the Coimbatore market, so Coimbatore fruit market, etc. With camera person Daniel from Chennai, Zakshana for India Today.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.